Time for me to play. So we're playing Ostriv. I don't even know if I'm gonna say that right. Ostriv. Ostrich. Well, it's not a name that I'm gonna be able to pronounce, so hopefully you guys can pronounce it a lot better than I can. So we're gonna do a new game. And there's only 4 maps. Hopefully they come up with more later. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. We'll go with map 2. So we can see it's pretty big. Well, before I do anything, I better pause it. Don't want to waste time. Pretty big map. I wonder if I can put... I would like it if I could put my compound in this little island, but nope. Oh, I can't put it over there. Alright, so I guess I gotta start over on this side. Oh, this side is pretty big, but that's what I thought. This river is a lot thicker. A lot bigger over here, so I'm gonna start over in this corner. My plan is, this is gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, I looked into it, you should be able to make like little markets. So because this river is so thick here, I'm planning on this area is gonna be my little, um, my fishing town plus lumber. And hopefully if I make it right, they should be able to export it. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna keep everything close to each other. I'm gonna make like way down here somewhere, maybe like down here. I might even make a bridge and then start a farmer's field, and then have them like exchange goods. So we'll start. So first things we gotta get a forester. Somebody can start cutting down some wood. Uh, Big thing is too when you start this. This is the compound. Everything here will be eventually will go away. So these houses, when you start putting houses on, these houses will start going away, and you'll have to destroy some of the other things, like the wagon. You have to move. This is like the cap, but like the center hall. Also make sure there's 2 laborers that are in here that aren't gonna do anything if you don't put them in the spot right off the bat. So 2 things you want to start off with is these 2 things. So my plan is here's gonna be my little area where where all my workers are gonna work. I'm gonna plan on having a row of houses, and then behind the houses will be my fishing. So we'll just put it at, we'll start this up. We'll go 2 speed right now. I will speed it up because it is late and I don't have that much time to game tonight. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna start placing. Actually, so a couple things that I need to build here. So we need to get screws. So I'm gonna start coal. Um, I always don't want to place buildings in the wrong spot, and then like, I look at it later and be like, ah, I should have moved it. So we'll put I want room, but I also still want it to be very close and dense. Warehouse. So other games, warehouses can only hold like so. Life is Feudal and Banished. When you place a warehouse down, you know. Actually, I know what I would do. When you place warehouses before I get when you place warehouses down, the warehouse will have all like types, so that you put everything in here. When you build the warehouse, you actually have to click on the warehouse, and there's only you have to assign a worker to the warehouse, and you can only, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can only hold 4 items in this warehouse. So there's gonna be 2 warehouses because they're gonna have metal here. So for right now, I'm gonna build the one warehouse. The forester is done. You have to have at least 2 workers, and this is where now where you want to take the one away. You need to have at least 2 workers here because they're gonna be cutting down trees, and it's not like the other games where, you know, one guy would go in there, he would take care of the trees. That's not how this is. You're gonna have to have 2 of them because you're gonna see. Oh, I do not want to do. See, they both carry, and they'll bring them over. So you have to have 2. If you don't have 2, they're not gonna be able to carry it. And I think if you stockpile enough here, you can have 1 worker here, and all he'll do is do firewood, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about that, so. But I'm also gonna put a second warehouse. Now this second warehouse might not be used, but you know, this is gonna be my lumber area, so it's not gonna be like put to waste. So that one the warehouses like I'm gonna pause for right now because they're not priority. These 2 items, so like this is what you want to have built right off the bat. Actually, there's one more building. So big thing too is if anybody's like questioning like why I don't say the names, I do have a hard time reading. So these names don't like I can't pronounce them or even say them properly. If my wife was here, I could ask her to say them for me and I could tell you, but she's in bed. So this I'm gonna keep near the water because they're gonna collect the grasses off the water. When this building gets done, I would click on it and take away the men from working on here. I would have this for the women to work. So we gotta do 9 buildings. So we're gonna start placing where my little city's gonna be. So if I'm not mistaken, if you don't get the houses done by the by winter, I think you just it's not like they die, you just lose them. They just leave. They'll pack up tent and leave. So like in other games where um, you know, you don't get the winter time. The people are out here stranded and they'll freeze to death. These are just settlers. They'll just leave. And I think later on in the game, you'll have options to pick up settlers. But right off the bat, I don't think you have. You just have the families that you have right now. Whoops. So I got 7 houses going. Still need 2 more though. Well, I want my last house there, so we'll just have to wait to see if I get the tent out of there. So right now we'll just let it go and play out. So here we go. This is the building. So if you go to the options, you can only hire women. So as soon as the women are hired, because if you don't, you have women here that aren't doing anything right now, so you can have at least I assign 2 of them. And then same here again. I don't think so. You can hire laborers, but it doesn't really matter with laborers because you need the workforce. If the workforce isn't, um, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So it's not allowing. See, there should have if it was allowing you to hire women, there is no women that are going there, so it won't. It's not bringing anybody there. So I gotta take away at least 2 builders. And so you'll see real quick when I place this, you're gonna see. You'll see all the women that you'll see here they all come. These are the people that are not assigned any jobs. They're the ones that have no work yet. So they'll be able to do this kind of stuff. Ideally want 2 of these, so I gotta figure out. I wanted to keep them all close, but I guess we'll just tuck one back here. No. No, you know what? I'm not gonna. This house, I'm not gonna like this house there, so I'm gonna take that house away. Because I almost forgot, I have to put down a wagon cart. Same thing, not worrying about that, not priority, so I'm not gonna have that going. And the last building is I want to get one more. works. I was gonna put two beside each other and destroy that, but for right now this will work out. Again, when this gets better, when this gets a little bit bigger, I'll mess around with it. So I got one house down, so you can see that there was a tent here. That tent's already gone. Second house is going. So I'm just gonna speed this up just a little bit more to start getting this going. Um, Materials are starting to get built, so here, we get them to start building some of this. So I'm not gonna worry about food because, here, we'll go to this house. So, so they have an income, so eventually this is where a market will have to be placed because you're gonna have to sell goods. So right now they have a ton of firewood. Firewood, food, they have firewood. Food is gonna be a little bit hard. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do this because I know in the priority they're gonna have fish, so they're gonna be at least fed with fish, but rest of the stuff not so much. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna do two villages, and I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but I'm not gonna have them far away from each other, but I'm gonna have them a good distance. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna push it. See, so I'm gonna have them start here, make the village here, and then if it works out fine, I'm gonna take this village and then push it back even farther and see if it works out like travel wise. Because so here, I'll just I was gonna start making the fence. No, I'll wait until this house. At least this house. When this house is done, I'll start making my fence. So we got two houses. So yeah, see, your one's already gone. So right now, I'm just gonna start producing more of these houses. So I'm just gonna have everybody stop what they're doing, and I'm just gonna have them all builders. Actually, I think I keep one here. If I'm not mistaken, there should be one that at least could go there and work for right now. So he's still doing his task because he's been hired. So this means they're just pending on where they're going to be going. So here, this bar is already filled. So here, there's a worker that's, I took him away, but now he's going to probably come back. See, he's there. He's working. Now, I think I have one more. I think he's sitting. So I think if I put him down, I'm not sure, but I think he should at least produce firewood. Oh, never mind. So I need two of them because I guess I'm running low on wood. I thought those guys had some wood put down. So at least two making wood, and then the rest will be hard at building everything. Oh, yeah, I know that. What's going on? Why is that guy? Oh, that's my mistake. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. So I do like, if I remember, I like fencing all my areas off. I just think it looks nicer. And placing, start. So when you place trees, it shows that they're full size. So that's what it's gonna look like. But when you place it, it shows as a baby tree. I like that. I like so it's gonna grow over time. A little bit bushes. Bushes, they don't really grow. They already show full size. But you'll see this through a lot. I like fencing. I like making my buildings all fenced up. So down here, I was gonna put the market down here, but what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna put a little marketplace right in here. So down here, I will fence it off again. And one reason I'm going with the one number two fence is probably the most liked fence, but I'm going with one because I want to go with the fences that are along with the houses. And the only reasons I'm going to do stuff down here is because I'm going to put some benches. So I can start cleaning up that in a little bit. I can start cleaning up that the camp area. I was gonna put that big tree, but just put a small one up here. So this is looking nice. A little fishing community is coming along. 5 houses left. And we're just getting through halfway through summer. Oh yes, before I forget too, you also need to put wells. And you want to put wells in a good spot. I like keeping them close, so you want to put a good amount of wells because you don't want your villagers to be wasting time. So they're already going to be coming here to sit down, so I'm going to put the well here so then they can collect their water here. I'll probably put another well over here so then like these 4 houses can go there, and then the 5 houses that are over here can go to that well. So I'm going to unpause this. I'm going to unpause that warehouse because I want this one. I want this one done so I can start building my fence. Well, yeah. I was actually going to say, never mind, don't need them to, but I'm going to get them to. So, now this I don't like. I don't like, and if you can figure this out, maybe you can comment and let me know what's going on. I don't like how the post, so if you go right and then you go left, the posts are on the outside, but if you go from, I gotta re-click it, if you go from left to right, the posts are in the inside, and that's what, I like that a lot better than how it was before. But I don't know why it does that. I wish you could just press a button, but again, I don't really know. So if you have if you can comment or leave some kind of information, tell me what button maybe I can press to switch the fence post around, I guess. So I don't want to fence these guys off. I want to put a little entrance so they can get into the forest. And fence 2. So I really wish they had fence 2 around the houses, but because fence 2 looks way better. Like fence 4, that's like for a church. So eventually if I can build a church, that's what I'll put around it, but for an area where I'm going to be working, fence 2 is key. And you see all these like paths coming along. I love that. I love the so it shows the traffic. So this is like the heavy traffic, heavy traffic. And you see like they're choosing to sit here now. And when I played this the first time, I really thought that the grass was not going to grow back, but it does. So this one right here, you can already see the traffic's already starting to fed. So when they started, this was my heavy traffic, but now it's not. And soon as I place this archway, probably go right here. This is now going to be my heavy traffic area. See, I always forget, gotta go left to right. And I don't know why, but I really want to put maybe. I don't know why, but I really want to do that. It's like a double fenced. But there we go. Well, so oh shoot, still got two houses to go. Better pause that because I completely got distracted. What happens when I make a fence? I get distracted. And there we go. So we'll just finish up those two houses. And right here. So I sort of made a mistake actually. I should have made the entrance here. Yep. Gonna refix that. No, I can't do the entrance there because those things are. I'm screwing this map up already. Ah, guess that's the entrance. Gonna go refix that. So we are gonna put. Now this is where. So where am I gonna want to put this? Gotta have at least two markets. And just fence them off. Add some trees. I'm not gonna put the big one. Just put a small one. And we'll just put one little bench in there. It's a small fishing community. They only need one little bench in the market area. And then with the market, again, key thing, take off hire men and hire women. And again, so the market, you can already start. So first thing is I always do firewood. So that one will start collecting that. And Go to the warehouse again, hire on another woman, and we'll do firewood. So I'll start doing anything that's birch, lumber, wood, and that's all I can put in there. So I'll leave that all right now. So I'm just gonna put 500 at each. So you can already see like he's already getting 5. Actually, I should be putting more because these houses actually take 500 each. Basically, they take a lot of wood. Yeah. Okay, so that is a mistake. I'm gonna put 5,000. 5,500. Let's do 1,000, 5,000. I don't really know how you can tell if they're like. How you gonna know if it's full? It's gonna do 5,000 each. There's nothing on here that says when it's full, is there? Alright, so again, if you guys want to leave a comment, that would be appreciated. Tell me if where that warehouse goes. So I'm not paying attention, so I should have unpaused these two items. And now this is where you can start going here and cleaning this up. So there we go, made it year 1. Not bad for the fishing community. Not yet. So next one I'm probably gonna start right down here. So I guess I can see the line now. So that's the border. So I'm gonna probably open this up. Open that up or maybe even like take a house out. Nah, I shouldn't take a house out. But yeah, I'll probably open this up, maybe take these out, and then this will be the entrance for them to fish from. Oh, so it looks like it freezes over, eh? Well, I hope they can fish in the wintertime. So definitely have to stockpile some food. So, episode 1. Not bad, everything's gone well. You can see this is all starting to close up. So, next episode, I'm gonna start the fishing. Probably increase my lumber. Figure out the warehouse. And then organize the rest of the stuff. Make sure everybody's up and working. Nobody that's up. So I would appreciate comments, like it, dislike it. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong on here. If I'm building something that I shouldn't be building right this early. And thank you for watching. Have a good night.